From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Zach Littell. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So for taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The wind and the pitch. Out to short. Walls. Whips it across. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. He goes down looking. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. And today's starter, Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now into the ball game on defense, Spencer Horwitz. He takes over as the new first baseman. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. And a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
No left fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And down on strikes he goes. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Next to hit, Curtis Mead. And now the lefty. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 now. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. Second inning set to go. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Kicks and fires. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. No score here in the second. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out there to center. Margot settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, Isaac Paredes now.
The second baseman.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
The 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Aranda.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's even up.
2-2.
This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. One now. And that one wrapped foul. And a 1-2.
2-2.
And delivers outside. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Manuel Margot. Low off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Biggio at top speed. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air, left side. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that is that. One left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. Here's a 1-2. Base hit, left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is inside. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score, and the Blue Jays take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Littell picks over. Kiermaier back in. At the plate, Tyler Heineman. A little bit low.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. Gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
And the batter is George Springer. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
In the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ball to strike. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right center field. Paredes on his way over, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark,
And
here's the catcher, Christian
Rays.
Bethancourt.
The catcher.
The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's ball
So that's
4.
ball 4. Runner take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Leading off
Hitter
for
didn't
the
offer
Rays.
at it. Now he has somebody
The
to worry
shortstop.
about over at first.
Taylor Walls digs in now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
That's ball 4.
And that's ball
Take your
4.
base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change
First
that.
baseman, Yandy.
Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Bethancourt at second. Walls at first with no outs. Check swing.
1-2.
Went around. And it's 1-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Harold.
2 on, 1 out. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The pitch. Ripped into left center for a base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and it's a 1-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
1 out, runner at second. Curtis Mead, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And out of here. That should fire up the dugout. His second of the year. It's 4-3.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. And he deals. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. That was a moonshot. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 5-3.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next one in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Grabs it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 5-3. Kevin Kelly taking over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 47, Kevin Kelly.
Kevin Biggio now at the plate. He led the game off with a strikeout and looking to get on base in this plate appearance. Started to swing, held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one out in front that time. Action in the pen down there. Jason Adam, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. The 2-2. There's a high chopper. Paredes fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth
Now
as they get the leadoff
the
man.
third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Flied out his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
That is strike two.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
1-2 here. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it is 2-1. Chapman, the base runner at first with one out.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And the 2-2.
Full count.
Number 36 in the on deck circle. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Now, number 36.
Inside, ball.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Tying run at the plate.
Hey, ha.
Squirts away a little bit. Over to Diaz. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rays 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Bottom of the 4th. Now here is Manuel Margot. And now the count is even. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Christian Bethencourt.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
The other way. And now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. A walk and a run scored his first time. Here's a 2-1. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
One out and a runner at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that's going to get into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 6-3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hyunjin Ryu won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Chad Green. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 37, Chad Green.
And now Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Hit weakly on the ground. Chapman fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jason Adam.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Number 47, Jason Adam.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Right-handed reliever. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Next pitch is inside. And a count 2-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. In comes the run from third. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the DH, George Springer. That one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's down and in.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Bo Bichette waiting to hit for Toronto. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And here it comes. That's to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. Coming home. He scores, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Erasmo Ramirez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, Cameron Eden. First and second, no outs. Spencer Horwitz next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Springer, the lead runner, out at second. Eden on at first with nobody out. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two on, 1 out. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Kevin Biggio. In the air, out towards right center. Snags it for the second out. One out left for the Blue Jays. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman, trying to deliver as the hero. Bounce to the right side. Paredes. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.